Yes, Zaga, Yaga. You know the vibes. You rocking out with yours truly. Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce. Sorry about that little bit of delay. Man, I'm not gonna stay on too long tonight, man. I wanna speak on my nephew, man. We are up. It's official. I spoke behind the scenes about a couple colleagues. I knew we was on this card, but when you are obligated to certain things, you can't really let the cat out the bag, right? But now that the cat is out the bag, I want to speak on this card, man. And not only speak on this card, I want to speak on how this is Heisman week. Heisman week, man, and not for nothing. This is a major deal because I'm pretty sure um, the press conference, that whole fight week is going to be epic. That whole fight week is going to be epic because, like I said, it's Heisman week. They're going to announce the Heisman Trophy one of that same night in New York, in Manhattan, man. So this is a big card, man, and um, you see how Top Rank, is promoting it, right? Top Rank is not letting they are not letting um they got their young hitters on this card, man. The young hitters is on this card. Hold on, I want to share this with my man. I want my man to hear this, man. I know he's proud of the overall growth. The overall growth of the movement
So I'm definitely gonna share this with him. Um, Cause this is a major deal, man. Major deal. Um, major deal, man. Look at the hitters that's on this card. This is first off, Tiafimo is headlining it, right? Tiafimo is going to be the headliner, right? Most likely, Jared Anderson, Big Baby, the real Big Baby, will be the co-main event. But then look who else you got on this card: Xander Zion, Xander, Keyshawn Davis. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna get to this in a second, right? Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Carrington, Bruce Carrington. Shout out to Shushu. Brownsville never ran, never will. And last but not least, the Slime Master, Slime Sauce, Jihad Tucker. Man, this card is lit. Very lit, right? I wanna say this, right, with this card, right? I knew we was on it, man. I now I can speak on it. I'm just gonna speak on it now, man, because it's official. But I knew we was on this card, right? And I was talking behind the scenes with a colleague of mine, and I was telling him because I know he's a confidential colleague. He wouldn't let it out. And I was like, man, I knew Big Baby was on it, and shout out to Mr. Pads, man. Mr. Pads asked me, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago in World Combat's chat when we fighting again, and I wanted to say it so bad because I was like, yo, when this comes out, man, when this comes out, y'all gonna understand. Like, this is Heisman Trophy week. The Heisman Trophy is gonna get announced that night. You see the hitters that's on that card: Big Baby, Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Carrington, Jihad Tucker, Tiafimo Lopez headlining, and we're upstairs, man. You don't know. Like, listen, we fought in the Garden a couple times already in the Hula Theater, but now we are going upstairs where the Knicks play at. So that's a big deal, man. Big deal, right? But more importantly, it's our fifth fight of the year, and I want to speak on this, right? I'm not even, yo. I might do a live tomorrow about the circus and the circus antics and the fraudulent activity that's been going on as far as boss moves and all that. I'll probably do something on that tomorrow. I wanna speak about the real right now and what's going on, and the activity of these young hitters, these young fighters. And first off, Keyshawn Davis's team Crawford as well. So I want to see how they're gonna play that out. Because Terrence is fighting on that same day in Omaha, and pretty much Keyshawn Davis. Let me throw Keyshawn's artwork up there. Keyshawn and Terrence have the same team of coaches, so I want to see how they're gonna play that out. Most likely they will be on deck. Bo and them will be on deck with Terrence, but maybe Red or Saul. Somebody's gonna have to be with Keyshawn that week as well. So shout out to Keyshawn, man. This is our second straight card, on deck with him. But this card is super dope. I think this will be our second or third card with Big Baby, man. I'm just amped, man. Like, I'm amped from a fan's perspective, and I'm amped from a team member perspective because that fight week, the press conference and the things is gonna be major, man. Just to be around that and to get to experience that with my nephew and family is memorable, man. Memorable, man. Like I could recall when he fought there in June, and they had the press conference in the Garden upstairs. The press conference and the weigh-in was actually in the real Garden, and just to be on the floor where the Knicks play, Patrick Ewing, the history, Walt Clyde Frazier, Willis Reed, rest in peace, is historic. to say the least. To say the least, it's historic. And now to um, have my nephew fighting there, I'll probably go in the locker room. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. See, New Jersey is a little different. New Jersey doesn't allow pictures and videography in the locker room, but New York is different. So most likely, I'm gonna take advantage of that, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That fight week, just because I'm a basketball guy. At the end of the day, just to experience that, man. But this card is a major card, man, and we have a chance to do something and put on a great performance. We have another sturdy opponent, 14-2. I believe he's 6'3". I was watching a little footage on him. We're going to break his ass up, though. Trust and believe that, man. But we want to make a closing statement this at the end of the year. We're trying to get prospect of the year, man. I know y'all saying, man, y'all rushing. No, he'll be 10-0, man. We win this fight with 10-0, 5-0 for the year. All on the big stage. None of these ballroom brawls, none of these restaurant riffraffs. Nah, we stepping, man. And like I said, the plan is at 15 to make that charge. If you know what I'm talking about, man. This would be another 8-rounder, but we're not looking to go 8, man. We're gonna get them out of there, man. We don't get paid for overtime. But this card, man, I love when we get on these cards with a lot of these young brothers that I've grown to be around and cover and just kick it with in the hotels. I got a dope interview with Xander, man. If World Combat is in here, World Combat can co-sign this, man. We was in a hotel and Xander was right there on deck. I was like, I got to interview him, man. Xander, I'm going to give y'all a little history on Xander, right? Shout out to D-Ray in the building. Xander made history. He is the youngest to ever ink a professional contract with Top Rank. Give y'all a little rundown. 16 years old. He signed with Top Rank. 16, man. When you sign, I'm gonna give y'all some background now, because I know a little bit about this. Being that, see, a lot of these other guys they talk about signing fighters and doing this, but they really don't know, right? I know a little bit about this, right? Because, like I said, my nephew was signed at 17. When you are a minor, right? A minor, under 18, 21, whatever, how you want to fly it. When you're that young and you get signed to a major promotional deal, you have to get your parent or guardian to sign off. So when Xander at 16, my nephew at 17, when these young guys get signed, man, they are not even illegal yet, but they're doing it big, man. So salute to them, man. He had to get it 16 years old, man. Just imagine when I was 16, what was I doing, man? I was playing basketball, learning how to drive, stealing cars. These guys was getting major contracts. You know what I'm saying? Major contracts. No, they was getting set for life. Wow, what's that? That scratch off, win for life. They was winning for life, man. They was winning for life, man. So salute to them, man. I can't wait for this card, though, man. This card is gonna be lit. Shout out to Timo Lopez. The hotel is gonna be lit. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know, man. It's gonna be super lit, man. I gotta get my daughters lined up, man. I think I'm gonna do the full court press with my daughters for this fight week. I'm gonna let them. The Source Sisters is gonna be in full effect because they are known in that family, in that circle. So I think I'm gonna really cater to having them. And shout out to Keyshawn Davis and Calvin Davis. My daughter has an interview with Calvin. Nah, yo, it was Edge and Stone a long time ago. D-Ray, it was Edge and Stone. This card. Listen, now that it's official, TF4 in August, right? I'm gonna give you a little insight behind the business. Unlike these other dudes that be on here grandstanding, right? And if my guy's still in here, my guy will tell you, as I was telling him, when Tiafimo fought in August, when he fought the guy he fought in August in Vegas, this was already his date, December 10th. It was lined up. It was lined up. It was already edged in stone. Shout out to my man Drew. My man Drew was like, "Yo, you want your rooms?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He hit me. He was like, "Yo, December 10th. Do you want your rooms?" I was like, "Yeah." But shout out to my boy Drew, man. Yeah, this call was already made, and not for nothing, D Ray. A little insight. In August, June, July, August, Bud was in negotiation with those other guys over there. Remember, he was trying to get that fight, the biggest fight in boxing, done. So Bob and them didn't have nothing to do with that, you know. But maybe that's the narrative they're gonna put out here on GoofTube. You feel me? Because you know you got a lot of people on GoofTube that love to talk the business, but talk the business. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. You know, appreciate that, Bunts. He said, "Shout out to you, Shaw, for being a positive role model and dope figure to these youngins' lives, man." Nah, I appreciate that, man. We gotta break that cycle. That's all that's about. If you know, you know. You gotta break that cycle. If you are, that's why when I see dudes that promote negativity instead of positivity, and they ever was athletic, they ever had a chance to do something, but they missed their opportunity, and they don't push the next generation to stay the course. You're a loser. You're a loser. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, shout out to all these guys on this card, man. Shout out to my man Toby Bartlett in the building, Southwest UK. But yeah, this card is gonna be fire, man. Fire, man. You know, Shoe's a New York guy. You got a lot of Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. Xander is gonna have the whole BX Boricua. He's gonna have the whole BX Brooklyn, and then the Puerto Ricans is gonna be out for him. Yeah, it's gonna be like the Puerto Rican Day Parade in there, man. It's gonna be lit, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Jared Anderson. Last time Jared Anderson fought in the Garden was last December on that Lomachenko Comey card when he came out, and I told y'all, right? Yeah, we was in the hotel. We was on the elevator, and he came out with the pimp stroll. And I told him, if you follow me on Instagram, I gave y'all the play, man, when he was coming off the escalator, and I was like, yo, you gotta come out smooth, man. I was like, regardless, whatever song you playing, you gotta strut, man. I was like, you gotta get your See, I'm a little older than him. I said, you gotta come out on your Outcast. Shout out to the Dirty, to the A. I said, you gotta come out on your Outcast. All the players came from far wide, wearing afros and braids, pimping those gangster rides. Yeah, and that's how he came out strutting. Yeah, he had the 2 ring girls with him. Yeah, he stole the show. If you know, you know. Listen, yo, rewind that back. Yeah, he came out. He had his pimp cane. He had his hat. Yeah, he was dripping. He was Fillmore Slim. He came out and shut it down. Real entertainment, man. Real entertainment, man. I mean, we trying to get that, D Ray. I'm gonna leave that comment up there, man. That's the vibes, man. We coming to get that. Yes, we coming to get that, man. And tickets about to go on sale soon. Please don't hit me up for tickets. If you're pulling up, pull up. I don't sell tickets. I'm the media marketing agent. I'm not a ticket scalper, ticket broker, so I don't have nothing to do with that. But I'm pretty sure Jahad will have his code in his on his IG. Use his code for the discount, and roll up, man. You know what I'm saying? Roll up, man. Like I said, do not hit me for tickets. I don't do nothing with the tickets. I am the media marketing agent, man. I come up with different schemes, and like I was just breaking down right there. All the players came from far wide, wearing afros and braids, pimping those gangster rides. Yo, this is gonna be a lit card. Last time, who did Tiafimo knock out? I think that was Bud Crawford. Matter of fact, that was Bud Crawford's card. The last Heisman major card in the city, it was Bud Crawford. Check my catalog on Instagram. I interviewed Johnny Rogers, a Heisman Trophy winner. All the Heisman Trophy winners walked Bud Crawford out. That fight, he had on the Cornhusker jersey. That was epic. I can recollect on all these. I've been through it, but now we are fighting on this. Like we wasn't fighting. The child might have been still been in the amateurs at the time, but I was still in the mix. You know, I was out there in the mix. Bud Crawford fought last Heisman week when they had the schedule like this, and he had the Heisman Trophy winners walk him out. It was epic, yo, epic. That was right, yo. Listen, yo, Toby, that ring walk was major, right? We was on the elevator together, and I told him, I said, yo, bro, he came out, you know, he's a young guy, man. I like Baby, man. He came out to some new school hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, fam, don't rush your walk. I was like, regardless of the song on the elevator, I was like, fam, don't rush your walk. You gotta strut. I said, yeah, you gotta strut, man. I said, yo, you are going to mess the game up. I was like, yeah, you're gonna mess the game up tonight, man. I was like, yo, you're gonna have both of the ring girls on your shoulders. I was like, you gotta come out like Fillmore Slim. I don't care how fast the song is. I was like, yo, you gotta strut. Yo, when he came out, oh my god, he stole the show. Then he got a knockout, man. But that's real entertainment, man. Big Baby's a young star, man. Let's keep your eye out for him, man. Very charismatic, charisma, you know, friendly. You know what I'm saying? Very friendly, approachable. I just sit, yo, listen, he didn't fight on the card, but when we was going back to the hotel, you know, after the weigh-ins, I got a picture with him, me and my nephew. I was like, yo, we was at the Subway. If you know, you know. And shout out to WCS. Yo, WCS was live. That's when Shakur didn't make weight and he vacated the belt. And WCS was live. And that's when I was happy. We had a little fun that day. And I jumped on his live in the camera and I was like, breaking news. And I told y'all that he wasn't going to try to make weight. That he was on vacate because we was all there. The shout out to Big Dog Antonio Leonard Promotions. If you know, you know. In association with Antonio Leonard Promotions, we was all kicking it, man. And I was like, nah, he ain't gonna try to make weight. He's on the 135, man. And shout out to WCS for breaking that first. Yeah. Front line, man. See, yeah, when you're on the front line, you get the details, man. You get the details, man. You don't ain't riding around in your car and this now. You on the front line, man. Front line. But this card is gonna be super lit, man. Like we're trying to steal prospect of the year, man. I'm just letting the cat out the bag now. Let's go and let it out the bag, man. We're trying to get prospect of the year. You know, it's attainable, man. Like I said, we have 5 fights this year: January, March, June, September, December. Run it off. Run it off, man. 5, man. Fever, man. You know what I'm saying? Very active. And shout out to Top Rank. Shout out to J Prince Boxer, Uncle Jay. Shout out to Antonio Leonard Promotions. You know, keeping us busy, man. Keeping us active, man. It's like, if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the state of boxing, a lot of fighters ain't fighting. Yo, and I quote one of my favorite movies, Paid in Full. My man said, I ain't eating. Yo, a lot of dudes ain't eating. I can't say that about the rank. You know, what they be talking that old Top Rank Toby? I don't know, man. Yeah, you gotta listen, man. When you see these guys and they be talking this gibberish, you gotta ask them like, yo, man, where are you getting your info from? Who do you work for? Who do you work with? Like, what are you talking about, man? What promotional companies, what management firms are you affiliated with, man? You know, you guys be on here praising and giving dudes flowers, man, but they don't add up. They don't add up, man. You see how I can talk about this date and give you details, give you insight. You know what I'm saying? Give you insight. You see, I just like my man D-Ray was like, oh, they tried to no, this was Edge and Stone in August. In August. And my man to tell you, I hit my man up. I was like, yo, T.O.'s fighting December 10th. I was like, yo, we're on that call. I was like, I ain't gonna talk about it because legal obligations and things like that. I said, but once the artwork drops, I'm gonna let it be known. He said, why they Bob Arum top rank wait so late to announce? If you know, D-Ray. It's called Protocol. They have other cards ahead of this card, right? November. This it's big business. This is not janky promotions. They've been in business since what, the 50s, 60s, 70s. Major cards, man. It's Protocol, man. It's Protocol. That's just what they do. They got a card coming up in November. Shout out to Cashflow Diaz. Cashflow's on that card. Another one of our stable mates. They're not gonna announce a December card in September when they got October and November shows to promote. If you know, you know. You feel me? I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this one, man. And I'm letting y'all know in advance right now. My JOBTOH. If it snows, you won't see me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get low on y'all. I'm gonna get low. So my section that I plow, if it was that weekend or whatever, I'm not gonna be around. I'm not gonna be around. I'm gonna be on the 24th floor. I'm not gonna disclose my room. You know what I'm saying? But my room is my room. You know where I'll be at, man. You know where I'm gonna be at. Shout out to Bernie the Box. How Bernie the Boxer says, man. But I'm gonna be up there. And shout out to WCS. WCS knows too, man. We be up there. We be on the top floors, man. I don't know what these guys be talking about, man. I don't know, man. I'm just being humble and modest and blessed, man. We on the top floors, man. I mean, overlooking the balcony and things of that nature, man. I got the videos up there. Remember, I posted a video the last fight week with Jahad, where he was still shaking off, staying loose, and he was jumping rope on the balcony. Did y'all see that on my page? That's the balcony. And shout out to the homie, the Fran. I can't think. She just won undisputed on that Kaylee Taylor card. She had the balcony that fight week. That's the same room. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my new saying, man. Them shirts will be on deck in a second. If you know, you know. As seen on ESPN. Yeah, man. God is good. We're blessed, man. I wasn't really gonna come on tonight. I just wanted to come on and just talk about this card, man. I'm super excited, man. I'm excited for these youngins, man, because they're getting big time exposure, man. Shoot, these are guys that I knew from the amateurs, man. Like, yo, check my page, check my catalog. I interviewed him, I want to say years ago, when Shakur first fought at Newark. He talked about sparring with Tank Davis. He was still an amateur at the time. Look at them now, man. They are conquering the world, man. Just to see their growth, man. Shoo. Shout out to Shoo, Bruce Carrington, Brownsville, man. This to see him and Jahad. These guys came up together in the amateurs, man. I took a picture, right? Like, see, I do a lot of stuff, and I give it to the world for free. I give it to y'all for free. But a lot of the stuff that I make be for my catalog as well. I took a picture of my brother, Jahad, Shoo's dad, and Shoo, just to show the growth, because they came through the trenches together in the amateurs. It was a dream. Like shout out to rest in peace to the late great B.I.G. Frank White. It was all a dream. Yeah, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper Heavy D up in the limousine, laying pictures on my wall. You know what I'm saying? Now we in the magazines, man. Now we in the magazine. So when I give y'all this real audio play-by-play and this real vintage source, when I showed Jihad and the lady stopping us coming out of the press conference, and she said, "Oh, you in that magazine? You in that magazine?" And they show us the program, and Jihad, it's Jihad, Keyshawn, Shakur, Cash Flow, Shu Carrington. These is all guys that came through the ranks together. Now look at they on the big stage shining, you know, shining, man. So that's like, listen, man. When you are a family member and a team member, you feel a sense of pride because you know the grind. You know the grind. So when I see that, I'm like, man, this card right here. Listen, man, it took everything in my power to hold this water. Like I knew, I was like, man, when this drops, I was like, when this drops, they are gonna be sick. They are gonna be sick, man. Man, that's a big card right there, man. Big card, man. Shout out to all those youngins, man. You know, they're gonna take over the world, man. You looking at the future. You see what Todd Rain said, all eyes on the next generation. All eyes on me. Yeah, we ain't no gimmicks over here, man. You want the gimmicks, go to the circus, bro. That's why I was talking my sauce yesterday. And dudes was trying to make videos talking about hating. Nah, hating on what? Hating on what, man? I tell you what, man. When they do their press conference, let's see if they're in the basement somewhere, man. You feel me? Let's see if they're in the basement somewhere. Let's see how this press conference and all that plays out, man. You feel me? Let's see if they're in the basement somewhere, man. You know, for real, man. Y'all gotta listen, man. When it comes to this YTC and boxing talk, a lot of y'all be so disrespectful because you think you're big because you do views. Who cares about views? What views are you really seeing? What views are you really seeing other than YouTube views? Last time that I checked, a lot of you guys that do these major views, y'all don't be at no fights. Y'all don't be behind no scenes. I never, and this is the truth. Like, it's certain dudes out here I rock with because I seen them. I be around them. But it's a lot of y'all that talk big boxing news, right? You can't even get into certain events. You're in the lobby. You're in the lobby, man. I remember coming off the my man hitting me up like, yo, come down here and get some snacks and refreshments for your daughters. I remember coming off the elevator and seeing guys in the lobby, no access keys, nothing, no access keys. And they, listen, I seen it in their eyes. They sucked their teeth at me. Me being me, I just brushed it off. You know why I brushed it off? Because I was going back upstairs in my suite with my family. So it's like, I understand, brother. You're upset. You're upset. You know what? Hey, Drew, give him a refreshment. Let him cool off. Charge it to the room. Get lost, buddy. That's the new saying, man. Get lost, man. Get lost, man. You know what I'm saying? You selling wolf tickets and lying to the people, bro. You lying, man. You don't add up, man. A lot of y'all don't add up. And we play some of my joints. I told y'all this was coming. I said, the Civil War. And shout out to my man. Follow my man Caps All G. He said tribal warfare. He's called it tribal warfare. But I told y'all the Civil War was coming because these dudes is out here. They're thirsty. They're thirsty to be stars. They're thirsty for attention. So they're making backdoor deals. You know what a backdoor deal is, right? Like my man Bishop said in Juice, he made a move. Moves, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. Once you do start making moves, you gotta elevate though, man. When you're making moves, man, make sure you really elevate, man. Because if you do make a move, quote unquote, like you say, but then you're still doing the same things you was doing, did you really make the move? Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Listen, man, I am about to wrap this up and enjoy some basketball. I got my TV muted right now. I just wanted to come on and just promote and market my nephew's card, man. You know, I was just super proud, man. You know, I was we was in the gym last night. Um, got some good sparring in today. You know, shout out to the Philly crew. The Philly crew came in. You know, uh, yeah, I just had to just come on here and just speak on this, man, because I had this in me for a couple months, man. A couple months, man. I wanted to speak on it, man. I wanted to speak on it, man. But now that the cat is out the bag, I can really speak on it. This card, and not for nothing, man. Let me run this card down again, man. And this is to all you kickers out here that always talk that race thing. Damn, he looks like we could be related. That's a black man. That's another minority. Another minority guy. We could be related. Now we is in our family too. Man, that's another brother, black man. Man, that's another black man. Man, that's another black man. So when you listen to all these dudes talking about uh the black fighters and they not eating and this, that, and the third, the Deontay Wilder fight card. I think Wilder, Anthony Durrell. How many other brothers was on that major pay-per-view card? Antonio. This card right here is stacked with brothers. Yes, brothers. The brothers. The brothers. So when they tell you that top ranked Toby, this, that, and the third, top ranked Toby's is eating, bro. They on call, they getting dates. I don't see no top ranked Toby's jumping ship to a streaming app. Damn. Pong, 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 pong. Shots fired. Yes. We're gonna close on that, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. You know, the brothers is eating, man. And like I said, man, everybody doing a thing. You know, not pretending. I'm talking about really contending and climbing the ranks. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of. Listen, maybe I gotta start yelling, man. I noticed that, man. Guys that get real emotional and yell when they do their live streams. Like I'm in my living room right now, man. My kids is off in their room doing what they do, so I don't need to yell. But maybe if they was fighting or arguing or something, maybe then I'll yell. But I'm not gonna come on my platform and read a comment that somebody says and get emotional or be upset at a move somebody is making. You follow me? You feel me, man? Hopefully y'all smash that like button for me. You know, that's all I really got for y'all, man. Like I said, man, I'm just happy for my nephew, man. It's to see his growth, man. 19 years old, man. The world is yours, man. It's yours. Listen, man. I'm gonna close out on this, right? I still got. Yo, listen. Shout out to my man, Five Heartbeats, man. Eddie Kane, man. Y'all still got the pipes. I still got the pipes, man. And just like I started off this live, I'm gonna close this live with the late great Big, man, and Too Short. And I quote Carl Thomas. He said, "The world is filled with pimps and hoes. We'll just talk about those I know." Ha. The world is mine, can't you see? I'm just trying to be all I can be. Oh, yeah. See y'all December 10th. You know the vibes. Zaga. Yaga. Ahala. you go. Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. But, yo, just describe that first press conference, you know, 2 days out. You know, you was on the main stage, you know, Q&A. What was that like, man?
It was fire, you know. It was real fire. Shout out Top Rank. Shout out Bob Barrow, man. Shout out Sauce Talk. Shout out Jay Prince, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and we here, you know, and we gonna keep going. We gonna keep being here. We gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's a fact, man.
No cap. And we know we still slamming, man.
Yeah, man.
Still walking down, man. We here.
Man. Prudential Center. You see where it's at, downtown Newark. Shakur Stevenson card. Yo, everybody was talking about my man was in there dapper, man. Yo, you know, got the, what is that, velvet? Got the nice suit on, velour. You know, got the specs on, the shades, styling on him. You know.
Yeah, roll that up for AB.
Yeah, AB, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, man. Setting it up, coach. All right, let Jahar go now. Let Jahar go.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo. Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
The World Combat Sports with the one and only Sauce Talk Podcast in the house.
That's right. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Y'all want to shout out to my man Shaw right here. Y'all want to shout out to my man Shaw right here. The only one to do it, the realest one in the whole game, all right? Just want y'all to know, this is E Cruz, a.k.a. Captain Chaos. You know how I rep, keeping it real. I follow it real, because I am a true boxing fan. If you are a true boxing fan, follow my man, Shaw News, to the fullest.
All right. You know the vibe.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Harris. This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.